How you doing, YouTube? Today we're going to be showing you how to clean fuel injectors, or a jerry-rigged way to clean fuel injectors. So this is the fuel injector. What you're going to need to do is get power right here. What we will be using, or what we have used, is a battery charger. And here we have the positive and negative. You read here, it will tell you there's a positive on the left side on this fuel injector, on the left, negative on the right. Once we plug both in, we'll plug the top part in, which is that syringe over there. This is a jerry-rigged half-inch pipe and a syringe on the top. We tie wrapped it to make sure it was tight. This pops on into here, nice and snug. You gotta make sure it's airtight. All right. From there, we pour carburetor fluid into the top. Here you go.
Just need to keep it straight. Here, I'll hold it for you. Just lost it.
Okay.
So now you just put the top of the syringe in. You want to build a little pressure up. Get something clear like a bottle, because sometimes, like, you know, the liquid will come out dirty and you want to compare results. So now all you do, you just put in the bottle, hold it. Then you make sure the positive and negative are in the proper position. You're gonna put the negative on, and then you're gonna tap the positive. And you want to make sure you don't hold this. You just tap it. And at the same time, you put pressure from the top.
You're covering it.
I got it now. It's perfect. I got it.
So for a quick summary, what we did was, we got the dirty fuel injectors, right? We sent power to it. Now when you send power to it, you keep the negative on, but you tap the positive. Every single fuel injector has a different voltage it needs, so you want to make sure when you're putting the positive on, you're just tapping. Tap, 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 okay? Now, the opposite part of it is this syringe, which is tied to a 1-inch tube to keep it airtight. Just pops right on. You have to find your own tube that fits your fuel injector. The fluid goes in here. Once the fluid's already in, we seal it and we keep pressure on it. You need the air pressure so that when we send electricity to the fuel injector, it'll push it out. Without the air pressure, it won't push out anything. So you put a little pressure on it. Alright? From there, the first few times that you're cleaning out your fuel injector, you pour it into a bottle, if you like. You can see how murky it comes out. So you go through a few times so it comes out clear. The other thing you're going to check for, see, that's the murky side.
Do this so I can get focused.
Now look, the other thing you're going to check for is that all four, this fuel injector has four little holes, that they're all sending out good pressure. So you keep running it through until you see all four good pressure, and the carburetor fluid. You can also use brake fluid, or you can use a fuel injector, or seafoam, whatever you use, until it's coming out clear, until it's coming out the color it's supposed to come out, and it's coming out pressurized. And that's a cheap way to clean your fuel injectors individually, taking them out the car without having to take it to a shop for them to do it, and without having to replace them, because they are pretty pricey. For this car, it'd be about at least $60 to $75 each fuel injector. So this job, I would say, is about mid-level difficulty. I'm not too savvy on cars myself. My two cousins here, they know more about cars, but you know, we know our way with tools. We watch a few YouTube videos ourselves, and I'd say it's about mid-level difficulty. On my car specifically, it wasn't that easy because I had to remove the whole carburetor manifold, which is a big, heavy metal piece. But on other cars, you can literally get to the fuel injector without having to remove anything. That's a pretty simple job, just popping them out and then running a little fluid through them, giving them power. It's not that difficult. If you have any questions, you can always comment below and I'll be happy to answer them.
And it's always good to have more than one person.
It's
a little tricky to do it by yourself.